You are not here to be her hero. You are here to be her home. And being home requires something you may have never been taught. She doesn't need you to fix her. She needs you to feel your own cracks so hers don't shatter you. You have survival personalities too. Every man does. The fixer, who believes love means solving every problem. The stoic, who believes strength means feeling nothing. The provider, who believes his worth is measured in what he produces. The wanderer, who leaves before he can be left. They kept you alive. They got you here. But they are also keeping you trapped. Because as long as you fix, you never have to feel. As long as you stay stoic, you never have to risk vulnerability. As long as you provide, you never have to be known for who you are. As long as you wander, you never have to stay and face yourself. And underneath all of it is a man who just wants to be enough. When she brings her weather, her emotions, her multidimensional chaos, her old survival personalities rising to the surface, every mask you carry will scream at you. The fixer will say, solve it, give her answers, make it stop. The stoic will say, shut down, don't react, be a rock. The provider will say, work harder, then she'll be happy. The wanderer will say, leave, this is too much, she'll leave anyway. These are not wisdom, they are survival. And your job is not to follow them. Your job is to feel them, name them, and stay anyway. This begins with feeling your own cracks. When her words hit you, and you feel the urge to fix or flee or fight, you stop. You do not blame her. You do not make her weather the reason you crumble. Instead, you go inside. You ask yourself where this is landing in your body, what old wound she is touching, what mask is rising to protect you. Your triggers are not her fault. They are your map. They show you where you are still unhealed, and your work is to feel them, breathe into them, let them teach you. This is not weakness. This is the foundation of everything. From this place, you can hold instead of fix. You can understand that she does not need your solutions. She needs your presence. She needs you to stay while she feels, to let her rage and weep and shake without needing her to stop, to look at her and say, I'm here, I see you, keep going. This is not passive. This is the most active thing a man can do. It requires you to feel your own fear, your own inadequacy, your own urge to run, and to stay anyway. That is strength. That is love. That is enough. And when she speaks from a survival personality, when the caretaker pleads, or the fighter rages, or the performer shines, or the ghost withdraws, you do not make the mistake of validating the mask. You do not agree that her anger is justified, or that her fear is permanent. Validation locks the mask in place. Recognition sets her free. So you do not say, you're right to be angry. You say, I see your anger. I'm not going anywhere. You do not say, you don't have to be afraid. You say, I see your fear. I'm still here. You do not say, you don't have to perform. You say, I see how hard you're trying. You can rest. I'll hold the space. Recognition sees the mask without endorsing it. It says, I see you, all of you, and I am not afraid. She will test this. She will test you, not because she's manipulative, because she is terrified. Terrified that if you see all of her, you will leave. So she sends the fighter to see if you flinch. She sends the ghost to see if you chase. She sends the caretaker to see if you take without giving. And if you stay, if you simply remain present, unmoved, unshaken, she will eventually stop testing, because you will have proven what she never believed possible, that you are not leaving, that she is safe, that her masks can finally rest. And while you are holding for her, you do not abandon yourself. You tend to your own dissolution. You let the fixer relax into not knowing. You let the stoic soften into feeling. You let the provider rest in simply being enough. You let the wanderer discover that staying is not captivity, it is home. And underneath them all, a man emerges. A man who does not need to perform. A man who can hold without breaking. A man who can feel without fearing. A man who can stay. When you become this man, you do not become less. You become more present, more grounded, more alive, more you. And the woman who watches this transformation will find herself changed. She will watch you shed what you never were and become what you always were. And she will realize this is the man she has been waiting for her whole life. Not because you are perfect, because you are real, because you are brave, because you did not run when running was easy, because you stayed when staying cost you everything. She will stop testing. She will start trusting. She will stop performing. She will start resting. She will stop hiding. She will start emerging. And one day, she will look at you and say nothing. She will just be there, fully there, with nothing to prove and nowhere to hide. Because you built a space where she could finally put everything down. And in that space, you will both discover what you were always looking for. Not a fixer, not a hero, not a project, just a man, just a woman, just home. The common goal. This is what you share. Not a relationship without friction. That is a fantasy. A relationship where friction becomes the forge, where every fire burns away what isn't real, where two people stop fighting each other and start fighting for the same thing, the freedom to finally be themselves, together.